The movie begins by introducing us to Jimmy, a determined and tough individual with a singular focus: revenge. Years ago, Jimmy and his older brother, whom he loved dearly, teamed up with a group of friends to rob a major bank. Their plan was seamless, and they believed this heist would change their lives forever. But as they celebrated their success, their dreams were shattered. While hiding in a secluded location to divide the stolen money, a rival gang of criminals suddenly ambushed them. These new robbers not only took the money but also brutally killed Jimmy's brother right in front of him. As if that weren't enough, they shot Jimmy in the head and left him for dead. Miraculously, the bullet didn't penetrate fully, and Jimmy survived. When the authorities arrived, they discovered a horrifying scene littered with bodies. They rushed Jimmy to the hospital, where doctors managed to save his life. However, survival came at a cost. Jimmy was sentenced to 5 years in prison for his role in the robbery. During those long, grueling years behind bars, Jimmy's mind was consumed by one thought: avenging his brother's death. The pain of losing his brother and the betrayal that followed became the fuel for his vengeance. Finally, the day of Jimmy's release arrives. As he walks out of the prison gates, the police officers warn him to leave his criminal past behind and start anew. But Jimmy has no intention of following their advice. His only goal is to settle the score with those who wronged him. Without wasting a moment, Jimmy retrieves a car he had hidden before his incarceration. Inside, he finds everything he needs for his mission. His first stop is the home of Roy, one of the men involved in the betrayal. Jimmy storms in and forces Roy to confess, holding him at gunpoint. Terrified for his life, Roy provides the names of 5 individuals who played a part in the robbery and his brother's murder. Jimmy wastes no time. Fueled by anger and grief, he tracks down his first target and eliminates him without hesitation. His next victim is Kenneth Tyson, the man who directly killed his brother. Jimmy invades Kenneth's home and shoots him on the spot. There's no mercy in Jimmy's quest, only justice. The third name on Jimmy's list is Nixon, a man who frequently visits nightclubs. Jimmy locates him in a club restroom and takes him out swiftly. However, news soon spreads that Nixon survived the attack and is being treated at a hospital. Determined to finish the job, Jimmy sneaks into the hospital and ensures Nixon won't escape death a second time. As Jimmy continues to hunt down his targets, the police begin to piece together the trail of vengeance he's leaving behind. One of the lead investigators, Cicero, delves deep into the case, uncovering the shocking truths behind the events of the bank robbery. Meanwhile, Jimmy realizes that someone orchestrated the betrayal. There had to be a mastermind, a person who leaked their plans and ordered the gang to ambush them. Jimmy's relentless pursuit leads him to his final target, who is hiding in a church. As he prepares to take his ultimate revenge, a mysterious assassin named Johnny intervenes and confronts Jimmy. Johnny, hired to eliminate Jimmy, points his gun at him. But before Johnny can pull the trigger, a corrupt police officer named Billy arrives on the scene. Billy reveals himself as the mastermind behind the entire tragedy. Billy smugly admits that he was the one who tipped off the rival gang about the bank robbery. He also reveals a cruel twist: Jimmy's brother's girlfriend had betrayed them and worked with Billy to set up the ambush. With a wicked grin, Billy taunts Jimmy, mocking his quest for revenge. In a shocking turn of events, Billy shoots Jimmy, believing he's finally eliminated the last loose end. But Jimmy's resilience proves unyielding. Despite his injuries, he manages to rise again, confronting Billy in one final, brutal showdown. This time, it's Jimmy who emerges victorious, ending Billy's life with a single, well-placed shot. The police, led by Cicero, arrive shortly after the chaos. They are stunned to find Billy dead and begin to unravel his role in the web of deceit. It becomes clear that Billy was not only corrupt but also responsible for orchestrating the murders and betrayals that tore Jimmy's life apart. As the authorities search for Jimmy, they realize he has vanished without a trace. Despite their efforts to track him down, Jimmy remains elusive. He has disappeared, leaving behind a trail of justice and vengeance. The movie concludes with a glimpse of Jimmy starting a new life, far away from his past. His mission is complete, and he can finally find peace. For Jimmy, it's not just about revenge, it's about honoring his brother's memory and finding closure in a world that once betrayed him. Dear viewers, thank you for joining us on this action-packed journey through Faster, 2010. Let us know your thoughts about the movie in the comments below. If you enjoyed this recap, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest videos. Until next time, stay safe and take care.